Saturday Night Baseball here on the show as you get a look at Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Zach Greinke is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
Charlie Blackmon heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, number 19.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. EK, you take a look at this Diamondback ball club as they begin play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Greinke gets the sign. 0-2 pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Well, I'll tell you, anytime you go through a streak like this where you just keep getting base hit after base hit after base hit, you know, people start to take notice of what you're doing.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And this is all about a table setter at the top of the lineup doing his job perfectly. Gets on base to start the ball game. Now he's into second on the stolen base, and they're off to a fast start here early on.
No one out with a runner at second. Hot shot on the ground is short. A quick out number one. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Steve, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, they need to get guys on base, so you need patience at the top of the lineup and then aggressiveness out of the middle of the order once you've got some guys to drive in.
Nolan Arenado will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
A fastball here.
Dude, what the fuck, man? You guys close at 9 o'clock?
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one.
Like,
behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well,
I went there last night, dude.
Behind the plate, hitters know they need to expand the strike zone a little bit. He likes to ring it up when it's on the black, or even a little off of it.
High and deep to center field. Back goes Pollock. Gone!
I don't know. I just figured you guys were open until like 10.
Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 5 on the year as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
I tell you, that's the perfect storm there. A power pitcher on the mound throwing a hard fastball to a power hitter at the plate. He takes a big swing and squares it perfectly. I mean, that's as long a home run as you're going to see.
Batting fourth,
Carlos Gonzalez will stride in now as he'll enter play as the 2nd leading hitter in the entire National League.
And he has a top 5 slugging percentage as well, so there's a lot of extra base hits to go along with that stellar average.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
2 out, nobody on. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left.
Wow.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Chase Field. It's now 2-0 Colorado. Taijuan Walker will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, he threw real well in his last start. He threw 8 innings. He ended up with a no decision. We've got to help him a little more in this one.
A.J. Pollock comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom
charge.
half of the
Leading out
first.
for the Diamondbacks. Center
To be
fielder,
Peter.
A.J. Pollock.
It doesn't make much sense, does it?
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Not only that, but they've got a 2-0 lead here already. So this offense is really providing a big spark for their pitching staff.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit.
Batting second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury will get his first opportunity here. And as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin playing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up with 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Steve, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Oh, you got to chip away. You're down by 2 after the top of the first, and that doesn't guarantee they're not going to score more runs as this game goes along, but find a way to get yourself back in this game.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Nothing inside here, at least not to start the at-bat, and I imagine that's by design.
Yeah, they'll give him right field. They just don't want him to turn on something.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Got him.
And with that, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, Charlie Blackmon is one of the most efficient route-running outfielders in the game. You combine that with his great speed, it allows him to cut down deep fly balls in the gap. I mean, he's routinely robbing extra base hits, preventing run-scoring plays, and helping that pitching staff avoid long innings.
Yasmani Tomas is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And he falls behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Maybe she just thinks you are a girl.
Trevor.
I mean, well.
His first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season. Up over 350 entering play.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
That evens it up 1-1. Greinke's ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And with a quick breather here, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, when you talk about the great players in the game, Paul Goldschmidt is at the top of any list. Known for his offense, defensively he has made great strides. In fact, in 2015, he won the National League Gold Glove Award at first base. Helps his infield out tremendously, an asset over at first base. One of the players to watch in this ballgame.
Aaron Judd stands in as he looks at a called strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Joey Gallo.
Well, show motion's going to give us another look at this ball coming back at him, man. Oh, boy. You just don't have any time to react to something coming that quickly. He's lucky he's all right.
Standing in now, Joey Gallo. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. Lays off 1-0. He'll come in here at 259. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. A runner on first with 2 away. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hard liner toward short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Ian Desmond gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. First offering on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Nah, my game was just running while she was on.
And a breaking ball in the dirt there.
But yeah, I did play with her. You were wondering. Yeah. I know.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Yeah, a little quickie before she went to work, you know.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
What is it for? Your interview or something?
Swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2.
Oh.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. High and deep to straightaway right. Peralta going back.
Is it gone?
Still going back.
It is.
And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and the Rockies are opening things up now. It's a 5-0 ball game.
And he's a strike
But it's
away
fucking
from getting
clean.
out of this unscored upon, but you can see the location mistake there. And now, all of a sudden, he goes from possibly hanging a goose egg to serving up a 3-run home run.
Yes. Good way to put it.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Charlie Blackmon.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Now a big looping curveball in there for strike 2. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. But the Rockies strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rockies 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Jake Lamb will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. First pitch coming, here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting 6, Right fielder, David Peralta.
Striding into the box, David Peralta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a high strike there, 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2.
Sometimes when you're throwing 95 miles an hour, you can make a mistake and get away with it. Here, he just can't get on top of this one and winds up popping it up.
First delivery to him on the way. Number 41 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Yeah.
Had him off strike.
Dude, that place,
time,
you don't
and
really
it's
see anybody
1-2.
there anymore anyway.
He's got a great splitter. You're talking 88 miles an hour. You think you can
What?
hit it, but it just disappears on you.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. DJ LeMahieu is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Wow.
Now, after a rough couple of innings, you'd like to give your guy a chance to straighten himself out here, but I also think you got to keep your options open in case he just doesn't have it.
No.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
There's nobody ever in there anymore. If that's the case, just relocate.
Skied into straightaway right. Peralta's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 20.
And with the first month of the season rapidly drawing to a close,
no
here's
shit.
a look at our upcoming schedule into the first week of May. Nolan Arenado will dig in. A Silver Slugger winner in the National League a season ago.
Yeah, just that time of year too, man.
And that misses ball 1.
Well, you're not going to get that call if you've been all over the place. Now, if I'm pitching, I want that call, but at this point, he hasn't earned it.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
And that is not good.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center.
That's another one.
Looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. Nolan Arenado touches them all. His second of the game as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
come on, guys. That's 3 home runs he's allowed in the first 3 innings of work, and I got to think that they've seen enough, haven't they? I just can't see him turning things around the way he's been getting lit up so far.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, it's only the 3rd inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time, at least not to this point.
Trevor Story steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Gotta say, it's amazing to me that they've decided to leave this guy out there after the pounding that he's taken so far.
I think the fans have to be saying, what do we got to do to get a reliever in here? Enough of this already.
And the runner back easily. Greinke comes set. Here's the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Peralta. But this will wind up being a foul ball. One and one. Here it is. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll be off the right field wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Boy, these guys just continue to tear the cover off the ball. They've already got 3 home runs in this game. This is nearly a 4th. And whatever these guys have been eating in that pregame spread, well, they're going to be getting it again tomorrow because they've been on fire.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here, as that's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke. Marquez is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Aaron Judd will be the first to face him here, as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
The 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And Ionetta's tag is not going to be in time as the run comes in to score.
Now batting, designated hitter
Joey Gallo strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. He's set. Here it comes. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball, because he was way behind that one.
3 runs already home here. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. And there's something he just may well remember for quite a while. His first big league punch out. I'm sure he's hoping it'll be the first of many, many more.
And you hear a lot of pitching coaches talking about pitchers letting their defense do the work. But the truth is, if you want to stick around in the big leagues, you're going to have to take matters into your own hands every once in a while, too. In this day and age, you have to be able to strike guys out if you want to be successful.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. 2 out with the man at first. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Rockies lead this. Chris Iannetta will stand in. He is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
And that guy right there is the beneficiary of all these early runs. He's got to be the happiest guy in the ballpark.
Ooh, and he'll try to work the inner half with the split finger, but that one nearly got him. 1-1. Here it comes. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Wow, and he hasn't missed a beat since his last start. Remember, he had 9 strikeouts in that one, and he's well on his way to a similar performance right here.
Ketel Marte will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the 320 mark.
And how about that? He's got the second best batting average on this ball club, so he's having a really nice year for them so far.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
A.J. Pollock will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Into the windup and the pitch. High and deep to right. Back goes Gonzalez at the track. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Ian Desmond is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
First baseman, Ian Desmond.
Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, and I like that he went right back to that curveball there after the check swing.
Yeah, you almost got him once. Try it again and see if he can hold off twice.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
And now just look at all 3 of these pitches here on show track. First one, not a strike. Not a strike. And not a strike either. Now, that's no question that it could be 3-0 right now, but instead, he's headed back to the pine.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Drilled down the line. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Oh, he just booted it.
You can see where the third baseman set up here to start the plate. He's well off the line with the left-handed hitter up there, so he has no shot at knocking this ball down as it heads to the corner for what will turn out to be a stand-up double.
What? No, it was inside the line.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. For Blackmon, it's his 4th double here in this early part of the year. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
Chopped weakly to the left. Lamb gonna have to hurry. Throw gets him.
Why is he not running from second, dude?
Yeah, on a slow chopper like that, that is the third baseman's ball if he can get to it. He's got the momentum going the right way towards first base. So he'll just cut right in front of the shortstop and make that play to first.
Here's Nolan Arenado, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one.
Boy, no fear in that location. He just ramped up and threw it right by him.
Pitch swung on and
One
hit
of my
in the
good,
air.
one of my
Toward the
good
line in
friend's
right.
wives, man, is separating with him because she fucking found a girl, man. She wants to be with a girl.
Rockies strand one as the lead holds at 8-0.
I was like, oh man, that sucks.
Brendan
Kind of
Drury will start things off
A
for the
slash
Diamondbacks.
on your pride too, no?
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the
Loud.
early going here, so they need
Good
a
job,
good
buddy.
inning here to get them back in the game.
Go sit over here. Over here. Hey. You want to lay down? I want to hear how loud that is, though. I want to hear how loud. Oh, so cute.
And this is low, ball one.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Come on, that's a
And it
strike,
goes without
dude.
saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And that misses.
That's
for ball
another
three.
one.
It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom
Fucking
of the
guy,
fourth.
man.
First walk he's given up
Umpire
so
is
far.
terrible.
When you combine that with just one hit, it's not hard to see why these guys are having a lot of trouble scoring runs.
Both of them were. Look at him in the box after the next pitch. Look at it.
Paul Goldschmidt
In the
will
bottom
stand
corner.
in.
That's a
The
strike.
winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award
Bastard.
for first baseman in the National League. Walker comes set. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball.
Now he's probably
1-0.
all in my guy's
Here's a
head.
good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the
Look at it.
leadoff man on.
Oh, that's
the
just their
heart of the
timing
order's
on the
coming
swing.
up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Oh yeah. That's like their hot zone.
The set
Well, yeah,
and the 1-0
it's only in the
pitch.
first, like,
Runs outside, so it
in the
goes
beginning
to
of
2-0
that bat.
now.
2 times here they've gone away. Both
Yeah, it's
pretty
blue and
easy
red.
takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it
the
might
blue
be
is
time
all
to try
their
to bust something
cold
inside.
spots, and the red is where their hot spots are.
Chop
So you
foul
got to
over towards
avoid
the
throwing the
dugout.
pitch in the red spot.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball left side. Gloved by Arenado. LeMahieu on to first, and Goldschmidt has bounced into a double play.
Well, if you want to go by the numbers, somewhere around 37% of leadoff walks come around to score. Now, EK, I know you didn't know that, but that won't be an issue here as he bounces right back and he gets himself the double play.
If you thought Billy's watching my stream,
Here's Yasmani Tomas.
yeah.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Gonzalez
Yeah.
on the move, but this will land foul shy of the wall. Oh, and when you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt, that's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Line to the right side. Gonzalez.
Oh my God, I couldn't see it.
Makes the catch for out number 3. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. Still 8-0. Carlos Gonzalez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Yeah, because he's hot. No, he's hot against the pitcher. It fluctuates. It changes as the season goes.
For a ball. 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the
Like
most
if I strike out on a ball inside, that pot will end up turning blue.
I would maybe think about something else.
Taken high and deep to right. Looking up is Peralta.
See ya.
Gone! A solo shot here for Carlos Gonzalez. Number 11 for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well,
I think it's like time I can stop fast forward in this game so I can get to the next one.
Because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here.
Yeah, I'm killing this team.
Obviously, this pace won't last, but man, he has hit everything in sight.
Now batting, shortstop.
In now, Trevor Story.
It's a 9-0.
Fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Yeah.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
That's the way you want to see guys respond after giving up a home run. You know, some guys, they go into a shell, they hang their heads. Some guys get a little gun shy, they start to nibble at the corners. This guy, he gets teed off, and he comes right after the next guy in the lineup. If I'm a pitching coach, that's what I want to see.
Into the box, Aaron Judd has so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Drury is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter, the designated hitter, Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Here's the first pitch to him. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled to the left side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Yeah, and this is something he'll figure out as time goes along. It's not how hard you throw, it's how well you can disrupt a hitter's timing. Growing up, guys are used to just blowing the ball by hitters, but once you get to this level, it doesn't always work out that way.
Gary Sanchez is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count. Kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rockies get one on the solo blast from Carlos Gonzalez. Middle of the night here in the desert. It's the Rockies 9 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Jake Lamb will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6. Charlie Blackmon makes his way to the box to lead us off.
Time to just swing at everything.
Well, you know, he's been on
this
base
game
twice
over.
in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
To short, hit hard. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well, they had to call on him a bit earlier than they would have liked, but all things considered, he's done a pretty nice job in long relief so far, just allowing the one earned run.
Nolan Arenado will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
For a guy who's had a good ball game, that's not the kind of swing you expect to see.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
If he would have swung at that, you would have never heard the end of it.
Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
Well, that's the kind of year it's been for this guy so far. Even when he gets fooled, he still finds a way to get an infield single out of it.
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoke.
Stepping in now, Trevor Story, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 2 left for Colorado, but they hold a 9-0 lead.
Oh, he's here.
Hey.
He's here. Look, he's here.
You can't hear how loud you are with headphones.
Come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there.
Because of this. See, that way
Okay.
more games.
Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7.
Okay.
Aaron Judd is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
It's my favorite.
Okay.
So I'm loading more games from here and here.
One more.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
La 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 la.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Grounded to third. Lamb comes up with it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, designated hitter, Joey Gallo.
Settling in now, Joey Gallo. He singled his last time up. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, this has been a good start to an inning, but it's coming far too late to have any hope of salvaging things. And you can bet that guy there will have a word or two to say to his staff after this one's done.
Gary Sanchez digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Up and in for ball 1.
Oh, yeah.
Look at all the evil guy.
Yeah, I can see it.
Here it comes, 1-0. Here's a swing and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Swing and a miss.
Come on.
Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2.
I wish I
Paul Goldschmidt steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base.
We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Ian Desmond will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. First pitch on its way. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. This man out for his 2nd inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
All right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Let him keep going.
1-0 pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards 2nd. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
What did he say? Is it
All
free?
that tough of play heading up the middle, but see, it takes a funny little hop
Oh,
there
you
at
gotta
the
text
end.
it. I
This will
don't
be
know
scored as
if
an
I
error.
put Dr. Animal, it's not going to come up. What is
Here's
it, Animal
Charlie
Doctor
Blackmon
game?
now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
No, that's the real one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Oh, there it
Very
is.
weakly
found
on
it?
the ground. That winds up foul for the 2nd
Go
strike.
ahead. You can get it.
But you can get a new one.
Hit well on the ground to first. The 2nd for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1.
You can't get a
Well,
new
you could have
one.
put the first base bag out in the outfield.
That's
grass on
Ocean
this
Doctor.
play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at 2nd base.
So I got loaded.
DJ LeMahieu will
What, the
step
Ocean
in.
one too?
A ground out victim as last time.
Okay.
And Matt, with the double play in order,
No more
they'll
after that.
obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Left side. Reined in. There's one. On to Goldschmidt. A double play. Inning over. Around the horn they go.
No, I did it with my mouth,
5-4
silly.
to end the threat. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. David Peralta will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long. And I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on. That's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. It's been free and easy the whole way through.
A.J. Pollock stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced, but look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. And another foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Look at the pole.
Line toward the
I
alley
just
in left
said to
center.
be quiet,
And
did I
that's
not,
going to
dude?
get down out there. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from 2nd. It's now a 9-2 contest. Throw won't get him.
Oh, and he's a pitch away from getting out of this inning with allowing just one run to score. But then he makes a mistake here on the 2-strike pitch, and that's going to allow that runner from 2nd to come in and easily score on the double.
Brandon Drury will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. you never want to go down without a fight. So they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Now you see the Colorado skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Mike Dunn will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with a runner in scoring position. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9.
Leading off for the Rockies, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Hit to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
And that's probably going to be his final at-bat, so you figure he won't get his 3rd home run of the game, but still, he's been a real handful here in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Carlos Gonzalez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Well, I would think he was due just to pitch an inning or so, but he's pitching pretty darn well, so why not stretch him out a bit? It's been working so far.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Peralta on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 9 runs on 15 hits.